Hi, and welcome to lesson number 14 of the Fundamentals of Slovenian Grammar course. So, in these last couple of lessons, we've been talking about the format that I use to provide most of my examples in. So it's a particular format that explains the grammar, or hopefully makes it easier to understand Slovenian grammar. And so today we will be using we will be having a look at examples again, this time slightly more complex examples than we did last time. So let's get right into it. Let's go through everything. So I'm watching TV. And just like last time, I'm going to pause for a bit after I show the first and the third row, and then you can pause the video also if you need some more time, and you can try figuring out the second row, the Slovenian sentence. Now, obviously, if you're a complete beginner and you don't know how to do that, you don't have to. Just go over everything. So, jaz gledam televizijo. I'm not watching TV. Jaz ne gledam televizije. And both of these could also be just gledam televizijo, ne gledam televizije, like we said last time. Are you watching TV, or do you watch TV? It's the same thing. A ti gledaš televizijo? Aren't you watching TV? A ti ne gledaš televizije? He is watching TV. On gleda televizijo. He isn't watching TV. On ne gleda televizije. She is watching TV. Ona gleda televizijo. She isn't watching TV. Ona ne gleda televizije. The two of us are watching TV. Midva gledava televizijo. And we are watching TV. Mi gledamo televizijo. So the point is not to sort of learn or to focus on the gledam, gledaš, gledava, gledamo. We will cover all of those in future lessons. We'll cover both pronouns and verbs in a lot of depth. This is just to practice this format, to sort of get into the habit of reading this third row or line where the grammar is broken down. So if we just have a look at the very first example, what this is saying is jaz is I, and the 1/ nominative says keep it as it is, because the very fact that jaz is in the bottom row means it is now in the base form, which is the nominative, and in this case the singular, and this is saying keep it in that very same form. It's just the singular nominative. Gledati is telling us put this infinitive, put it in the singular first person, and that is the I form. So gledam is exactly that. Gledam is I watch. And then we have the word televizija, but we have to put it in the accusative case in our example, so it is televizijo. Now, another thing to comment on is obviously we colored all of the nouns and the pronouns. So here we're just dealing with one noun, which is TV, through all of the examples. But we have the pronouns on and ona and midva and mi. So jaz is I, ti is you. We didn't color jaz in ti because it could be either a male or a female, whereas it could be either masculine or feminine when it comes to Slovenian grammar. On, however, is only masculine, ona is only feminine, and sexist as it is, and it is sexist, midva is masculine. So even if we have a man and a woman, we go with the masculine pronoun. And the same goes with me. Me is we. It is grammatically masculine, even if it is a mixed group of people. So the masculine pronouns, the dual and the plural ones, are for groups of men or mixed groups. Now, in order for us to use the feminine pronouns, we need a group of only women, or exactly two women would be the dual, mi dve. Anyway, more on that in future lessons. So yeah, we've colored the nouns, we've colored the pronouns, and we should be pretty familiar by now what all of these words mean. So for example, we have first example, televizio, and then it goes to televizie, and again, televizio and televizie, and those are both two different versions of the word televizia. Televizio is the accusative of televizia, and televizie is the genitive of televizia. Now let's have a look at some more examples, this time not just the feminine televizia, but some masculine and some neuter ones as well. I drink tea. Jaz pijem čaj. I don't drink tea. Jaz ne pijem čaja. Do you drink coffee? A ti piješ kavo? Don't you drink coffee? A ti ne piješ kave? He drinks beer. On pije pivo. He doesn't drink beer. On ne pije piva. She drinks wine. Ona pije vino. She doesn't drink wine. Ona ne pije vina. The two of us drink juice. Midva pijeva sok. And we drink lemonade. Mi pijemo limonado. I should have colored the two of us blue as well, obviously, and we also blue. And also he, I should have colored blue, and she purple. Okay, so here we have tea, which is masculine, coffee, which is feminine, and beer and wine, which are neuter. And then we have the different cases of those. Again, it's not important why we're using the accusative versus the genitive. This is all just about sort of reading the format. And this time we are dealing with the verb to drink, which is an irregular verb. So it's pijem, and that's why it's in the brackets as a red word. So go through all of these on your own, and you can let me know in the comments, or you can contact me by email. You can just let me know if anything is unclear or anything is difficult to understand. And one more slide. I eat bread. Jaz jem kruh. I don't eat bread. Jaz ne jem kruha. Do you eat pizza? A ti ješ pico? Don't you eat pizza? A ti ne ješ pice? He eats lunch. On je kosilo. He doesn't eat lunch. On ne je kosila. She eats meat. Ona je meso. She doesn't eat meat. Ona ne je mesa. The two of us eat breakfast. Midva jeva zajtrk, and we eat potica. Mi jemo potico. So again, go over all of these, see if anything is unclear, and feel free to let me know. So yeah, colors are always nouns or sometimes pronouns. You can spot the verbs right away because of the ti or something in the brackets, or first, second, and third. I know it can be a bit much right now. There's just so much going on. But again, I just feel it's very useful for you to get used to this format. So that's pretty much it for today's lesson. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and I wish you all the best on your Slovenian journey. So take care, and hopefully see you in the next lesson.